It's Mac the Guru. This the review for Power Book 3, Episode 3, Season 2. We gonna talk about Howard and Kanan and Ra, how she moving, famous, everybody crown, but we gotta start with Unique. And if this is your first time here, check out the other content, subscribe, click that like button so they push the video. I appreciate it. Thank you. Man, this boy Unique is off the chain. Soon as I seen him, when he robbed her bare face, I'm like, oh, he on one. Soon as I'm like, oh nah, because at first I thought she was gonna get robbed. Somebody was gonna do it with a mask. We wasn't really gonna know for a while. Nah, it come right on. He done robbed her bare face. I'm like, oh yeah, he on it. He really on it. Then at the end, he talking about he just want his peace. Man, Unique just wants some time to come up. Now, I know he giving them, the money back. I'm sure he gonna keep a little something. I mean, come on, man. Gotta keep a little something. So I know Rod like, yo, where my money? You got your piece. Where my money? But I don't know how he still need money to survive. So I know he gonna need something, and the good thing is, with his peace comes time, right? He don't got to worry about Rod and them trying to do anything else to him. He ain't got to look over his shoulder. He could have that peace so he can have time to think of a plan, to try to come back. Because he ain't done. If you think Unique is done, you bugging. He far from done. He going to try to come back. And I'm going to talk about on the preview too with Burke. She so goofy. I mean, in this episode, she following around prostitutes. I said, man, this girl's so goofy. She stalking Howard out. He ain't doing nothing but trying to get him some. She following a prostitute. I'm like, oh God. What type of partner is this? Even her dad tried to tell her, like, yo, you gotta trust your partner. Now Howard is off on some other stuff, but her dad tried to tell her, and her ex-cop, a girlfriend, her ex-person she used to work with tried to tell her the same thing. It's like, yo, cops is off into all type of other stuff. Just chill. If it's something big where you gotta say something or implement your job, say something. But if you don't see nothing, you don't go staking out your partner and all that. That's OD. Like, nah. But she gonna get what's coming to her soon enough, slowly but surely. But let's get to Howard and Kanan, man, because this is where it's gonna all fall apart between Kanan and Ra. She just lying to him. And at some point, he's older. Like, yo, I just want the truth. Like, yo, just tell me the truth. See, when you got a relationship with somebody, you got to make sure you keeping it 100 with them. That's how the relationship stays strong. When you start lying and then they find it, because it always comes to the light. I know we all done heard that what happens in the dark comes to the light. It always comes to the light. So you just keep it 100 with a person, because the relationship will start turning when a person figure out like, oh, this motherfucker just lied to me. Like, oh, okay. And this what Kanan about to be figuring out with Ra. Like, yo, she just lied to me. And lying to me my whole life about this. But then she lied to him about Scrappy too. Back to back. Right in his face. Same time. She walk in on him in jukebox. She noticed what's wrong. Her motherly instincts took her like, what y'all talking about? And then he said to her, jukebox say, don't tell her that. He told her. He said, yo, Howard saying this. She playing like he crazy. Which, okay. Now Kanan like, okay, maybe he is crazy. But that ending scene? Oh, no. That's when I know his mind gonna start moving. Like, oh, my mama lying to me. Because Howard just came up like, yo, she saying I'm crazy. Nah, that ain't the case. I remember exactly what happened. The only reason I ain't do what you think I was gonna do or what I should have did is because you my son. Which that gotta resonate with Kanan. Like, yo, well, he a cop. Most likely, if this wasn't the case, if I wasn't his son, then he wouldn't be helping me out if he remember what happened. So we gonna see how Kanan gonna approach Rock, cause I'm sure he gonna approach her again, and holler at her again about Howard. But Kanan ain't no better, man. This dude so goofy for stealing product. Like, dog, you don't gotta steal the product. Like, dog, you can just ask your peoples for money for real. You don't gotta steal no product, or you can hustle. You can just really be hustling. Now, in the same breath, I did think that was a smart idea with the tapes, though. Now, the only problem that they gonna have is somebody gotta clean them tapes up. If they just leave all them tapes outside, just sitting right by each other, cops might be able to put two and two together. So somebody gotta clean them tapes up. But the idea, was genius. Cause the cops pull up and they just like, I know you little punks out here selling these tapes. Y'all music garbage. Y'all will never make. That's how the cops looking at them like, these little goofy punks. But no, they was out there hustling. The problem is he's stealing the product. But I like that idea how he got it off. And he helping his boy Famous out, which is good thing. Gotta get him somewhere to stay, because he talking about he getting touched and all this stuff. I'm like, whoa. This kind of nuts. He might have been being sarcastic with it, but he needs somewhere to stay. And Crown is making big moves, man. Lulu better watch out and look out for him, because he already then sent Jessica off. He was hitting her too, then got her a spot. Now he about to get Famous a spot. And Buddy then approached Ra. And Ra so mad at Lulu, she ain't even gonna tell him. Just gonna leave him out there. She probably gonna end up taking a Crown deal, man. Taking his deal, and they gonna try to mess over Lulu. But I'm gonna tell you what. Ain't gonna be no fun when the rabbit when Lulu figure out what Famous then did, and he approached Ra and all that, man, he gonna handle. It's a couple people that I expect to go sooner than later. Not Famous. I've been saying when he figure out what Crown did, but it's a couple people that I expect to go. One is Crown, and the other one is Burke. Both of them gonna be gone, man. I expect it coming soon. Like, they both of them moving reckless, wild. I can see them getting knocked out. And the dude Rorel, I can see him get knocked off too, because he new to the squad. Nobody trusts him. Every time something happened, they look at him like, yo. So I can just see him definitely getting knocked off, man, because that's just the nature of the beast. Don't nobody really know him over there. They only had him to get a unique, So I can see him going too. Now, the best scene of the entire episode, to me, was Lulu and Marvin car scene, man. It was a quick scene, but all they scenes is quick. But the Lulu and Marvin scene in the car, that was the best scene to me. Marvin gets in the car. He sees or hears Lulu playing jukebox. And jukebox singing, when she was actually doing it, I don't know why I was laughing during that scene. I know it wasn't meant to be funny, but I was laughing. But Uncle Marvin heard jukebox singing, and he like, yo, she ever asked about me? I'm like, dang, that's real, man. Because him and his child got a strain on their relationship, and some people, especially kids, especially young girls, they hold them grudges, man, forever. And it's like, yo, can you just forgive me? Can we just move on? But nope. He just hold them grudges forever, you know. And he in that anger management class. Seem like it's helping. You know, he definitely gonna hit old girl in that anger management class. I mean, I bet the house on that. But you know, the little technique she teaching them is helping. All right, and then on the other side, the other person that was having that conversation with, or Lulu said like a little joke. Marvin hopped out the car, but that hit Lulu too. You know, when Marvin asked about his daughter, you know, but Lulu need to smarten up all the way around. Start watching Crown. Um, start balancing his life a little better because Rod not playing, man. She like, yo, every time I call Lulu, he in his studio. He ain't where he's supposed to be, you know, and it's true, you know. And then he got Crown around him. He got this new dude, uh, Fareed. He was trying to get at Ra too. I see why, cause yeah, Ra like that. So I see why he tried to get at her. But he got Crown, he got Fareed around him, and then he got the girl Ziza that he won't. I mean, all of them want her, but he need to get at her, and then watch everybody else that's around him, and you know, get that studio, get that business. He need to have full ownership. That should be his one of his number one priorities is just to own everything, where he ain't got to go through nobody, and he don't need Crown. And I do wonder when things is gonna finally pop off between him and the girl Zizot because we know he want her. He been wanting her since he seen her, and everybody was fiending over her when she was in there singing. But I just wonder when he gonna make his move. Like, dog, you gotta, yeah, come on now, come with it. You gotta shoot your shot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure it'll pop off soon, man. But I thought this episode was a good episode, man. Episode 3, good episode. Lot went on. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about it. It's Mac the Guru. If you're still here, make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Check out the other content. We are doing Game of Thrones right now. We are doing um, um, Industry right now. That's a cool little series. And I'm gonna start doing live streams. I'm just waiting for one of the shows that I really like to come back and have a set time that they come on. I probably won't do it for the powers because everybody watch them at a different time. So it's like I can't come on right after power. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody watching it at a different time. But I'm gonna start bringing in the live streams, man. It's Mac the Guru. As always, y'all be easy, be safe, peace.